Now, if you deal with client, Tata client, how many companies he has? Tata.
Many companies, multiple.
Multiple.
So when we deal with a client, a client. So example, Tata client. So Tata has motors product, Tata Motors, all the pipes, machines, engines, etc. Tata has car segments, Tata has lorry segments, Tata has mobile segments, like this different segments. Yes,
Yes, sir.
one client, one client can have multiple companies. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So out of this one company, one client can have multiple companies. Now when I say Tata Cars, it can have multiple plants, or
Yes, sir.
everything will be manufactured in one plants only.
No, sir. Multiple
Multiple
plans.
plants.
So one plant in Hyderabad, one plant in Bangalore, one plant in Mumbai, etc. Possibility, right?
Sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
And now they are manufacturing all the cars in Hyderabad. Will they store everything in Hyderabad?
No, sir.
No,
They
sir.
import
Go down.
from.
Go downs. Example for entire AP and Telangana. They will keep some stock in, say, let's assume in go down 1 and go down 2. All the stock which is required for Telangana, they will keep in one place. All the stock which they require for AP, they will keep in one go down. They can have multiple go downs for each city. One go down also they can have. Yes or no?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
under one client, under one client, we can have multiple companies. For every company, they can have multiple plants. For every plant, they can be multiple storage locations. Like this, there will be some hierarchy. Every company will have an hierarchy. Whenever you join the project, okay, if you are a functional guy, the client, someone will explain you what is your company's hierarchy. But almost all the companies will follow a similar hierarchy. The tasks will be different, but the hierarchy will be the same. Okay, now forget about take. If you take these many companies, you will get confused. So what I am doing, I'm taking one company. For one client, I'm taking one company. Like let's say Honda cars. Honda car segment is different, Honda bike segment is different. So I'm dealing with Honda cars. Now if I take Honda cars, one company, it will have some departments.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now there are some departments. There are some departments. Now in these departments, now this is sales department. Now one customer came to me and asked, boss, can you please tell me what are the cars you are selling? What are the cars you are selling? So what cars Honda company is selling? Can anyone tell?
Honda City,
Electric. City. Yes.
Creta.
Creta is not Honda. That is Hyundai. Hyundai is different, Honda is different. We are discussing Honda. Now these are the ideal cars which we are selling. Now in this also again there are several versions. The AC version, high end, top end, middle end, etc. Now let's assume person X is working here. Can he remember all the car models and the prices? Because if you see, the price varies from city to city. Can he remember everything?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So if someone comes, whatever he can remember, he will tell. If he's not remembering, what he will do is log on to the system and he will take a printout and give to the customer. Okay, these are the cars, these are the rates. Yes or no? So they want some program.
Yes,
So
sir.
whatever sales team wants, sales team some cases they require some programs like price list, etc. Cities to city, what is the price? You give me the rate. So I have to take a printout and give to him. So we want some programs for the sales department. Now whatever programs the sales department wants, They will explain that to the functional team. Functional team. So functional team will take the requirement from the sales department and give it to the developer. Please develop these programs. Now, if I want to develop these programs, I should get what are the materials available. What are the materials available in my company? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Will I get materials available and the price in the same table? Will I get
Material.
materials and the price in the same table?
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
No.
No.
What materials I am selling? I am selling city, I am selling civic, I am selling CRV. Now, what is the cost of city? In city, in Hyderabad, what is the cost? City, Bangalore, what is the cost? City, Mumbai, what is the cost? What is the tax for Hyderabad? Hyderabad has a separate tax policy. Bangalore has a separate tax policy. Mumbai has a separate tax policy. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So will I store everything in one table?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So in real time, we will never write a report on one table. We will never write a table on one table. So we have to get the data from 2 tables, 3 tables, 4 tables, 5 tables, 10 tables also. For employee case, employee ID, names, city, etc. How many tables we have created, check tables, etc.
6 to 7 approx.
So if I want complete employee information, how many tables I have to hit? Complete employee information, his education, his designation, etc. So 7 tables we have to get the data, right?
Yes, sir.
So it will be very easy for me to cover the course with one table and complete the course. You will also feel very happy. But once you come to the companies, we will ask the reports with 2, 3, 4, 5 tables. So now one more concept is we can't repeat the same topic again and again and again. If we repeat the ideal case, what we do is one topic today, table with one table, next day 2 tables, next day 3 tables. Like this, we have planned something for 5 days. 5 days. Now today's topic or yesterday's topic you are not practicing, and after 2 days you are asking us, "Sir, can you please repeat?" So when you ask us, we have to repeat. We cannot say I won't repeat. So like this, if we start repeating some topics, the course will get delayed. So remember one thing. If you don't practice properly, next week onwards, you can't understand the course because we are increasing the number of select statements. If one or two, you're easily able to understand. So my sincere request is every day you have to practice. Earlier days, we used to have offline classes. In offline classes, what used to happen is if suppose after the class, if someone is leaving, so we used to assign one lead for every class. They used to take care that everyone has done the assignments. So that next day they can, if they have any doubts, the doubts clarification. If they don't have any doubts, we used to go to the next topic. But these days, online classes, we don't know what you are doing. What some people are doing, they are copying some seniors programs and showing me. They are fooling themselves. Now, if you show me the assignment, what I can get, I won't get anything. You won't get anything. But if you practice seriously, you will get a job tomorrow. So don't fool. If you are fooling me, also not a problem. Don't fool yourself. Whenever you are in the starting stage, try to write the program on your own and get it. So now this customer has ordered 3 cars. Will the company manufacture the cars and keep it? Will the companies manufacture the cars and keep it? Now you want
No,
Thar
sir.
right now. If you go to Mahindra and ask Thar car, 6 months waiting period. That many bookings are there, so they can't deliver within 6 months. So you have to wait for 6 months. So what they are doing, they are taking the request and then they are sending this to plant team, manufacture. So now plant team is manufacturing the stock cars. Now they require raw materials.
Yes, sir.
So they have to, before today morning, they will come and see what stock is there. And then they will order the stock. They have to manufacture the car. They have to start manufacturing the car today. Today morning, 10 o'clock, they are coming and saying, "Sir, I don't have machines, sir. I don't have raw materials, sir. Sir, can you please order?" Now, after the rice is over, your mother will ask your father, get me the rice, or before only she will tell, before 2 days or 3 days.
Before.
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 So, some in charge here should regularly check all the stock tables and place the orders so that it will take, let's assume, to get the order, it will take at least 1 week time. So, before 1 week, we have to order, right?
Yes, sir.
You are doing your lunch at 2 o'clock. Now, will you start preparing at 2 o'clock or will you start preparing the food before that?
Before that.
Before that. Before that.
Before that. Now, you want to order it. 2 o'clock, you are having lunch. If you order at 2 o'clock, at what time it will come?
3.
15 to half hour. 15 minutes to half hour.
Now, if you place in my area, it will take 1 hour because of huge demand. In my area, lot of bachelors are there. Hotels also there, but delivery boys are limited. So ultimately, my order will get delayed only. Minimum 45 minutes to 1 hour it will take. So before, if I want to have my lunch at 2 o'clock, I have to order at minimum before 1 o'clock. Yes or no? Planning. So someone has to execute some programs here and see what stock is there, what needs to be ordered. And then they will place the order. Now you want a laptop. Now you want to buy a laptop. Directly go to your cupboard and take the money and buy the laptop, or will you ask your parents? Right now you are in with your parents. You are not earning. Directly take the money and buy, or will you ask your parents?
Ask.
I will ask my parents.
Now you are asking your father, Dad, I want a laptop. Immediately you will go to the shop and get it, or he will say, okay, next month I will buy or something. If middle class family, let's take a middle class family.
Yes, sir.
He has to plan, right?
Approximately. Yes, sir.
He has to plan. He has to adjust the money. So similarly, what this plant team, manufacturing team is saying, they are requesting purchase team. There will be a separate department called as purchase team. So to this purchase team, they're asking, boss, I want this stock. Get me this stock by so and so date. By so and so date, I want this stock. Now, what the purchase team will do, they will go to the open market to buy the products. Example, I am manufacturing 50 cars. I am manufacturing 50 cars. So how many tires are required to manufacture 50 cars?
200.
250. 250.
250, because for a new car they will give Stephanie also. So each car require 5 tires. So now while fitting the tires and while putting the air into it, accidents might happen. One or two tires might be damaged or blasted. Possibility.
Yes, sir.
So ideally they will always order more tires on. If they want 50 tires, they will order 60 tires at least. So this is a one-time process, or every day they have to buy.
Every
One
day.
time.
Every time.
Every day.
Every day, every month they will place monthly orders. Ideally,
Sure.
companies will. So in a month they will place at least 1,000 to 2,000 cars tires order. Now 2,000 tires will the other company manufacture and keep.
No, sir.
Now we are discussing about only Honda company. Honda company only want 2,000 tires. Now Hyundai company is there, like this many cars companies are there. Every cars company require tires. So all those MRF has to manufacture some tires. So MRF will manufacture all the tires and keep it.
No, sir.
No. So whenever a order comes, this purchase department is going to MRF company. Which department they will go? They are placing to the sales department.
Sales department.
Now sales department will take the order and deliver to, give that order to
Plants.
plants. Now, to manufacture the tires, they require some rubber, they require some iron, because in the cars they will use some small, thin iron, this thing to withstand the pressure. So, they want some raw materials to manufacture the tires.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So,
Purchase this.
they will go to purchase team. Now, purchase team will take the approval of the finance team. Approval of the finance team. The finance team will supply the money, whatever required. So they will take the approval from the finance team, and then they will go for purchase. So now let's assume I want rubber, hard rubber, come plastic. Both will be combination. So now they are going to buy they want rubber. So now what they are doing? They are going to some other company.
Yes, sir.
Other company, which department?
Sales department.
So this cycle will repeat, right?
Yes, sir.
So now Suresh is working here. Ramesh is working here. The project name is different. For Suresh, the project name is Honda. For Ramesh, the project name is MRF. But you have to write sales programs, purchase programs, plant programs, finance programs like this only.
Yes, sir.
So where the customer's information, now a customer is coming and placing the order. Okay, I am not taking the customer details. Now the order is ready. Where shall I deliver? Where shall I deliver?
Customer details.
I have not taken customer details. Where shall I deliver? Gone. So every company, when they place the order, they will take the customer details. They have to take the customer details. Then they have to store somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Where they will store?
In customer detail table.
Which table?
Customer
KN.
table.
Which table?
KNA1.
KNA1.
KNM1. Now every company is selling some products. Sales.
Sales.
Now which table they will store?
Sales head.
VBAP, sir.
BBAK.
VBAK,
BBAK.
VBAP.
VBAP.
So whoever is implementing SAP, they have to store the data in VBAK, VBAP table only. So right now we are trying to explain how the business happens generally, and we are using the standard tables. So tomorrow, once you come to any company, your project name will change, but what tasks you have to do, the same thing. So if you practice all the topics what we are covering carefully, tomorrow, day one, I joined the company at 9 o'clock. 9:30, they gave me the spec and asked me to work. So I need not require any more training. We can directly work on it. But if you don't practice, it will confuse you. So now, whenever I'm trying to explain this topic, some people they don't use the brain. They will feel that I'm explaining some new topic. Sir, I'm not able to understand the process. Forget about all this process. You went to a Domino's pizza, eat a pizza. The work of the Domino's pizza is to manufacture Domino's. The customer will come, they will give the Domino's pizza, that's it, over. But will they keep the pizzas readily available? They will keep the
No.
pizza ready. And once you go, they will give you, okay, take it, it's ready.
No,
Because
No.
sir.
the cheese, etc., if you eat it very hot only, it will taste good. It won't, else it won't, it will be very bad. So once you place the order, then they will start manufacturing. Now, only you are not going to that store. Five, six people are going to the store and then they are ordering. So they will take all the orders. And that will, whatever orders in the sales team, some people are coming and placing the order. All these orders will go to kitchen. And in the kitchen, they will start manufacturing. Now, let's assume one person has ordered that chocolava cake. One person has ordered, first person ordered pizza. Person one ordered pizza. Second person ordered chocolava cake. Which will come first? Which will
Cake
come
will
first?
come.
Cake, because it's already ready. Only they will heat it and give you. But pizza, they have to design. So now this first customer is fighting. I came first. You are delivering his object. No, it's not possible. So some will take first. Some will be early. Some will be any object which is having more demand. They will manufacture and keep it readily. So now, if they take the order, then they will prepare the chocolate and give it. Will take at least a half day. So ideally, chocolates they will keep it readily available. They will heat it and they will give you. So they are taking all the orders. Which order to be given to which person? So that's the reason when you place the order, they will take your names and store somewhere. Once the order is ready, they are calling you. Okay, your order is ready. Now in the kitchen, some people are cooking. Now the paneer is over. Now the person who is cooking, the cooking master will go and buy the paneer because he is cooking.
No, sir.
Separate
No, sir.
members will be there. Now, whenever the stock is over, then they will run and buy.
No, sir.
Before over, sir.
No.
Now they are buying the stock in wholesale, not one by one. Now they will look for the best vendor for the cheapest price, or will they give more price and buy?
No, sir.
Businessman will always try to buy at a cheapest rate only, right? So they will go and buy the market. They will go to the market and see who is selling the best product with the best price. Best product with the best price. And then they will place the order. Now, one customer said, I can only supply 500 kgs of paneer per day, but I want 1000 kgs of paneer. What will I do?
I will search next vendor.
I'll go to another vendor.
I will buy it from two vendors. From vendor 1, 500 kgs. From vendor 2, 500 kgs. Possibility, right? Because second vendor also might say, I might not supply that much stock. If he can supply, okay, fine. If he cannot supply, ideally, companies will keep always multiple options. Because due to some reason, one company got, now if I'm always buying MRF tires only, due to some reason, this company stopped. I have to stop my business. My business will have an impact. So companies will always deal with multiple vendors. Multiple to
Vendors.
whom I'm selling.
Vendor.
To whom I'm
And
selling.
customer.
Customer.
From whom I'm buying.
Vendors.
Vendor.
So I have to store my customer details. I have to store my vendor details also.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes. So what is a vendor master table? Interview question. What is a vendor master table? So LFA1. So like we have customer master, we have vendor master table. SC11, LFA1. Database table, LFA1. Display. Now, if you see vendor number, LIFNR is nothing but account number or vendor number. But if you see name 1, ORT01, PSTLZ, the field names are same.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
So whatever tables, if you are comfortable with KNA1, playing with LFA1 won't become difficult. Anyhow, your functional team will tell the table names. You need not remember the table names. So ideally, whatever may be the table you are using, the select statement will remain the same. The select statement syntax won't change. So understand the select statements. Whether you are not comfortable with standard tables, practice it with Z table, not a problem. Until you are comfortable with the select statement, practice with Z table only. And once you are comfortable with Z table, then go to the standard tables. Right? So now I am follow this carefully. This is my company. This company has mainly two things: selling, buying. Selling, buying. Sales. Sales. So one customer came. So I'm storing his information in KNA1. Now the sales, whatever order is placing, VBAK, VBAP. So what is VBAK, VBAP storing?
Sales header, item number.
Sales.
What I am selling, to whom I am selling, at what rate I am selling. Yes or no? What is sales information? I sold
Yes,
this
sir.
product to this customer at this rate on so and so day. I gave this much discount, or I have collected this much tax from him, etc. Sales information. Now, to sell the product, I am manufacturing the product. To manufacture the product, I have to purchase the raw materials. So purchasing is important.
Yes, sir.
Now, from one vendor, I am manufacturing tires. From another vendor, I am manufacturing paints. From another vendor, I am manufacturing screws. From another vendor, I am manufacturing some glasses. The same vendor will supply everything?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Now I placed I from my house for one Ratnadeep, I place some order. Then to Amazon, I place some order. And then Swiggy, I place some order. After 3 hours also, I'm not receiving my order. What I will do? Call
Call
them,
them.
check the status.
Yes, sir.
So to call them, I have to store their details, their phone numbers, contact points, etc. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Customer service.
I have to store vendors. Who are the vendors? A vendor say MRF. MRF is my vendor. Now Asian Paints is my vendor. Now some XX. Robert Bosch is my vendor. Like this. Robert Bosch is my vendor. They are supplying all my screws, etc. Whatever machinery I require, they are saying Saint Gobain, the best glasses. So these are my vendors. From these people, what I am buying. From these people, what I am buying. When I place the order, what I am buying. When I place the order, what items I place the order. What items I place the order. So this information also to be stored somewhere.
Sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
like we have VBAK, VBAP, we will have EKKO, EKPO. We call this as purchase tables.
Purchase
We call
tables.
this as purchase tables. So, ideally, what we generally do is, what I generally follow. Whenever I am explaining, we have different areas of SAP like reports, interfaces, conversions, enhancements, forms, etc. Reports, etc. I will try to cover on material tables and sales tables. So that once you are comfortable with materials tables, sales tables, interfaces, I will cover with some more tables. Similarly, when I come to BDCs, I will explain some more tables. Like this, in this 3 to 4 months course, how many tables we can explain, that's maximum we can explain. Now we can't explain, there are nearly 1 lakh tables. We can't explain all the tables. So one example, we are taking one. Once you come to the real time, now in simple way, I am explaining you how to prepare a chicken biryani. Okay. Now, once I explain chicken biryani to you, can you prepare mutton biryani?
Yes, sir.
What
Same
is
method.
changing? What is changing?
Only materials.
The chicken is replaced by mutton. Now, someone asks fish biryani. Do you know how to prepare fish biryani? Now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Vegetable biryani?
Replace.
Yes. Similarly, suppose I am explaining sales report. But once you come to the company, they are asking material report. What will change between sales report and material report?
Table.
Table change.
Now, what will change between sales table and purchase table? Sales report, I am using KNA1, VBAK, VBAP. I want to find purchase report.
EKKO.
Table change. Purchase table.
Table name will change, but the select statements and write statements will be the same.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
just
sir.
use your common sense. Sir has not explained HR area. Sir has not explained CRM area. Whether HR, whether CRM, whether QM, whatever may be the case, SAP will have some tables. We have to get the data from the tables and display. Whenever the client gives you the requirement, the functional team will guide you the tables. At least if they can't guide you the tables, they will show you some things on the screen. From those, we can get the information and write it. How to get the information from the screen level, we'll see in the coming classes. And when we see module pool, we'll see. So one step at a time, we are learning. Now, without practicing the first 2 3 days, if you come to the fourth class, it will always confuse you. So please practice. Now coming back to yesterday's assignment. Yesterday's assignment. So now we have not completed yesterday's assignment completely. So what is your Y8P? Report 18. Now, today's topic I'm starting. Points to remember while writing a report. First one, always define your page size. Now, if you are going to the railway center, railway center, railways, Indian Railway, These days we are getting online tickets, etc. Mobile, you can book a ticket on mobile. But olden days we used to go there, stand in the line, and you used to take a ticket. Now they will print the ticket in a postcard size paper. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Have you
Yes,
ever
sir.
seen railway ticket?
Yes, sir.
A small size. Now the same ticket, if you go to IRCTC and try to book a ticket and take a printout, what you will get? Same ticket size, or it will be more size, bigger size?
Bigger
It will be
size.
A4 size. Bigger size.
If
Now, what information you see here? What information you see here? What information you see here? Both are same or different?
Same. Same.
Journey date, journey time, date of booking, date of from which station to which station, arrival time, departure time. Here also the same thing. But here, because the page size is more, I will display the passenger details also. Passenger 1, passenger 2, passenger 3. Those details also I can print. But here I can't print that many details, but only I'll print the main details. This is the source, this is the destination, like this. Yes or no? So the
Yes.
same company to company, the paper we are taking the printout will be different or same?
different.
Different, sir.
Different. So whenever you are writing a report, the first thing we have to identify is, okay, if tomorrow the client is taking a printout, on which paper he will take a printout? On which paper he will take a printout? Now, I cannot extend my page. I cannot stretch my page for every report. The page is fixed. In my company, we will take a report always in A4 size company only. A4 size paper only. Okay. So what is the paper type we are using right now in my company?
A4 size.
A4.
Now, if you go to this railways, we will get platform ticket. We will get platform ticket. You can get the normal ticket, passenger ticket. You will get the reserve ticket. All will be taken in the same size of paper. That postcard size paper only they will take a printout. In the printer already the ticket the roll is fixed. So it will only print the data, whatever data you want. So the size of the paper here is different. The size of the paper in this company is different. So whenever you start a project, first thing you should understand is what will be the size of my company. Ideally, these days, are we using dot matrix printer? These days,
No, sir.
No, sir.
almost exhausted, almost exhausted. So
Yes,
all the
sir.
main companies are using the normal printer. So whatever the normal printer will regularly take A4 size papers. So I have a A4 size paper. So right now, this report, whatever I am writing, should be taken on a A4 size. So I have to define my page size. If you don't define your page size, what will happen? Your screen resolution, whatever you are taking the resolution of your laptop, that will be your size. So person to person, the resolution is different. So ultimately, the person to person, how many fields he is seeing on the screen will be different. But whoever executes, the output should be the same. So first we have defined the size of the page. So first step one, define the size of your page. We use line size, line count, line size, line count, height, number of lines per page. In one page, how many lines you want to print? Line size, width, width, how many characters, how many characters per page we have to define. So now what I'm doing, in the report heading only, we will do line count 27 lines, line size 225, ideally A4 size count. For A4 size paper, we can display 27 lines per page and 225 characters. Suppose your company is using dot matrix printer, we can print up to 255 characters because the size, the dot matrix page will be bit more size. So we can take 255 characters. So ideal case, we are taking A4 size. So we will use 225. Now, if you want A3 size, you can increase this. So we are discussing about the ideal case. Ideal case, if I'm taking a printout on A4 size paper. So what I'm saying, I want this to print 27 lines per page. 27 lines per page. Nothing but the line count. Now total width of the page. I want to print 225 characters. 225 characters. So you are defining your page size. So always we have to define my page size. Check the syntax. Activate. Execute. Execute. So now whenever I print something, if you see here, we are getting customer slip here. And again one customer slip here. Am I writing this customer slip line anywhere? In my
No, sir.
program, I have started writing this one customer slip. So that means I'm writing this statement, but I am not writing this statement. From where it came?
It is program name.
Title.
Titles.
Title.
Not program name,
Some
it's a
titles.
title. Title. Go to attributes. Go to attributes. Whatever you give here, now I am changing to XXX here wantedly. So in the starting, when you create a program, you are giving one title. That title will come there. So I just change the title to XXX, activate. So whatever title you are giving, whenever you execute a program, it's activate. Whenever you execute a program, the title is coming 4970 execute. So how many times you are seeing the title?
2 times.
Already in the title bar, the title is there. Already in the title bar, the title is there. Is it necessary to print the title once again?
No, sir.
No.
By default, the title will come once again. So here anyhow title is coming. So what we generally do, we have to hide the title. So again interview question, how to hide the title? So we have to use the keyword no standard page heading. No standard page heading. This should be there in the report heading only. In the report statement, first we will say no standard page heading. Then we will say line count. What is the line count? Then we will say what is the line size. I can put everything in the same line, but to make you understand easily, I'm putting all the things in different lines. So every report should have no standard page heading, line count, line size. How to remove the title of the program from a report? How to remove the title of the program from a report? One of your senior got this interview question. He is calling me back and asking, sir, how to remove the title, sir? For every person, we'll cover this class for sure. But people, first thing, they won't come regularly. Saturday, today, more than 10 members are absent. Second problem, some people are coming. By tomorrow, they will forget this. So you have to practice every now and then whatever we are covering. So now I am activating this. Execute this. So this is first point you have to remember. So point 2, always remove the title from the report. So what we do, report ZXXXX, no standard page heading. Nowadays, the new editor, that means from past 6 years, we are using this new editor. Before this, we used to have old editor. So now if you see in this new editor, whenever I'm typing something, no, immediately gave the hint. It is giving me the hint. No standard page heading tab. So automatically that line is copied. Whenever I'm saying write statement, it is giving that right. So I can select the tab. So it is giving me the suggestions. But olden days, we used to use old editor. So if you want to see some people, now go to utilities, settings, settings, editor, we are using new editor, front end editor, old. This was the editor. You won't see any numbers. So when we were practicing, this is how the editor will be there. So whenever I try to type a keyword, it won't give any suggestions to me. So ultimately, I have to remember the complete keyword and I have to type it completely. So that's the reason at that time we used to have all the syntaxes also in our brains. But these days, if I don't know the syntax also, when I'm typing the first keyword, automatically yes, they are giving us. Now, when we were learning English, our vocabulary was very strong because we used to type the page and then we used to correct the from framing the sentences. We used to correct, okay, here and won't come, here and won't come, like this we used to cover. But these days, the when you type anything in the Word document, it will suggest you this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. There itself, it is auto correct, what we call as auto correct. So these days, if you see the younger generation, the vocabulary is becoming poor. They don't even know when to use noun, when to use pronoun. They are speaking some English, but is it correct English? Don't know. So now it's your wish how you want to learn. If you want to learn the keywords from the scratch perfectly, if you go for the old editor, it will be advantage. But still, it will take some time. So whenever you install SAP for the first time, by default, this editor will come. So if anyone is seeing this editor, what you have to do? Utilities, settings, front end editor, new, and click enter. So now when you are using front end editor new, automatically when you type something, automatically you'll get the suggestions. Just simply click tab. So now in my report, I'm saying don't display the heading again. And what is the width? What is the size? Activate. Sorry, what is the size? What is the width? So line size is nothing but the width. Line count is nothing but the height. So height is 27 lines, width is 225 characters. It's not centimeters, it's characters. Now execute, give something. I won't get that line now. I won't get that line now. That line got removed. Anyhow, title will be displayed here. So whatever title you are giving, that will be displayed here. So give a meaningful title. Okay, now heading is gone. Now page size from left margin to here, it will take 225 characters. No matter whatever is your screen resolution, it will print 225 characters per line. So now, next point, design the selection screen. Design the selection screen as required. Third one. So here what we are doing, no standard page heading, line size, 27 lines, line count 27, line size 225. You can interchange this. First you can put line count and then line size, or first line size, line count, anything you can interchange. That order is not that much strict. You can give in any order. So now third one, design your selection screen as per the client's requirement. Now the client will ask one fields or two fields or three fields or four fields, he will ask. Fourth, once the screen is ready, change the selection screen text. Change the selection screen text. Now if you see here, my screen is ready. I have designed my screen. I have made it active. But if I see here, I will see here like this. The end user don't want to see the labels like this. So what we have to do, we have to say go to text element selection text. change the selection text. Go to the selection text and then give whatever you want. Enter, enter a sale ID, something, activate. Now for end users, if you show VBELN, the end user don't know what is VBLN. So we have to use generalized terms to explain him. I am telling boss, please enter a sale ID or please enter a bill number, etc. Now the client saying that okay, I don't want sale ID here, I want bill number here. Enter a bill, enter a bill number or bill ID. So what I can do, I can again go to text elements, selection text, and then I can change whatever he is telling bill number. So definitely the client will tell some suggestions. So whatever suggestions he is telling, we can change. So now my screen is ready. Execute. So enter a bill number. So now user is entering a bill. We are displaying the output. We are displaying the output. When the user enters something, we are displaying the output. Now, by default, by default, if I don't give anything, if I don't give anything here in the logon page, it will take me to English. My system is configured to take me to English. So in the logon language, if I am not giving anything, if I am not giving anything, it means it will take me to EN, English. But right now, I am logging on to German. I am using one more user ID. And I am giving here German. D stands for German. Log me into German. So I think some people change this password. It changed. Now, I'm not sure whether this user ID is there or not. Okay, I will log on with my ID only. Srinivas. I am logging into German. So once I log into German, what is this? This ID is also wrong. Yeah. Now if you see here, once it takes me to screen, if you see all these are displayed in German. Menu, bar button, favorite, and like this, all are in German. All the button labels are in German. If I go to SC11 and if I go to this Anzian, Andren, directly change mode, sorry, display mode, change mode, creation mode. But it is showing the labels in German. Now I am going to KNM1 table and saying I am display. Now debitor number. I am printing customer ID, but customer ID in German is debitor number. Now I am printing city, Ort. Ort is the city name. So if I go to the report, I am going to SC38 and I am giving the report and I am executing the report. And I will execute the report. If I am executing the report, I should not see here customer ID. What I should see? What I should see?
Debitor number.
Editor and number.
Debitor number. So I want, when I'm executing in German, I want German labels here. When I'm executing in Chinese, I want Chinese label here. If I'm executing in Finnish, I want Finnish labels here. So my client is operating in 6 countries. So will I create 6 reports? Same report 6 times?
No, sir.
No.
Only
No, we should not write the same report. So what we generally do is, important note, never hard code any text in the program. Note, to make language independent, independent programs use text elements are also called as text symbols. Text elements are also called as text symbols. So now if I use text symbols, note, if we use text elements or text symbols, program can be translated to other languages easily. So there is one separate topic for translations. So we have, now I'm logging out of German. I'm logging out of German and I'm logging in English. So ideally, we will work only in English right now, ideally, because we know English. Now, if you see here, we have a topic called as go to translations. But to do the translations, I have to use the concept of text element. So now, what are the labels I am printing? What are the labels I am printing? What is this?
Bill number.
I am hard coding. This is called as hard coding. Hard coding. If I hard code it like this, now in German, I have to hard code German language. In Chinese, I have to hard code Chinese language. So I have to create multiple programs. So SAP says don't hard code it. Create text symbols. A text symbol. A text symbol is a three length alpha numeric number given to your text. Three length, it should be three length. So what we do, go to now I'm copying this, I want this text. What I will do, go to text elements, text symbols, text elements or text symbols. So I'm going to the text symbols. Give some name for your text. Give some name. You can give it as AAA, complete alphabets, but it should be three length for sure, three length. Or you can give A01. A01. Example, I want to print date. Or you can give some number 999. Time. Or I think we are printing bill number, right? Bill number. Bill number. Bill date. Bill date. So I have save it. Save it. Activate it. So I'm just taking the printout of this. Come back. So now wherever I want to print customer, wherever I want to print the customer slip, I will say print text hyphen AAA. In text AAA, whatever is there, print it. Text AAA, customer slip is there. So it will print the customer slip. Bill number. Now if you see, we are printing variable. So variables don't have single quotes. Text, what is bill number ID? Bill number ID is A01. A01. Write, bill date. Bill date. Bill date is 999. Text hyphen. Text hyphen 999. It is a three length number. You can give pure characters or pure numbers or both. It's your wish. Never hard code the text. Once I gave the text elements, activate. Now I am executing this program in English. Executing the program in English. Execute. Execute. So now I am getting the data in English. Now, the people who know German, we don't do the translations. Do you know German, Chinese? We don't know. If you know, what you can do, go to translations. Go to translations. If you observe, I have created text A, text A01, text 999. Three things are there. Go to translations from English to German. From English to German. Enter. Now, what you want for 999? Tell me the German. What you want for German? Give the German description here. Give the German description here. Give the German description here. You are giving the German descriptions here. For 999, for A01, for AAA, and for the selection screen text. If you give the German text here, when you execute the program in German, it will show German labels. But translations is not our work. Translations will be done by separate team. You should know that, okay, some other people will do translation. Chinese people. I don't know China. In my keyboard, I can't even type Chinese keywords. Then how can I do the translations? So the person who knows Chinese will do the translations. But for them to do the translations, you should create the option of text symbols. So we should not hard code the text. So now, how many text symbols more I have to create for this program? For this program, one,
Many.
The remaining labels.
10, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Five,
7,
six,
8,
seven.
9. As of now, 9. So what I can do? Go to go to text elements, text symbols. 001, customer details. 002, branch details. 003, 003, customer ID. 004, customer name. 005, customer city. 006, customer post. 007, sales org. 008, 008, distribution center. 009, division. Now what is the length you are getting it here? What is the length you are getting it here? So now activate this. I am just taking the printout, keeping it here for reference. So I created these text symbols. So now customer ID, wherever I am printing customer ID,
But how the length will come automatically, sir?
whatever you are typing, that it will calculate that length and it will give you. The system will calculate this length, how much you are typing. So in the future topics, we have some keywords to find the string length. So when we explain that topic, you'll understand how the length will come. So there is a string length function. The string length function is used to calculate the string length, and SAP will give you here. So now we have here which one? Customer details at 12. Customer details. Customer details is there in which number? 02. Sorry, not 02, 01. So
Sir, these
here
number is
text is 001. Here text is 002. Here customer ID is 003. So customer ID, don't hard code the text. Text is 003. Text is 004.
sir. These number are fixed for a specific program or in any other
Your
program.
wish. In this program only we can use this. One more program we have to create one more time.
Okay.
So for every program, it will have their own text symbols. So 003, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6 over. Next sales arc 007.
Sir, in real time, we'll be having hundreds of text symbols, no, sir?
We
In
will
that
give
case,
you 5-6 days of time, right? This is your work. You have to do it like this only.
Like, share, and subscribe to